Welcome back to another good game. Today we're gonna do a character spotlight on Iron Fist, one of the game's two healers. So let's go over him here. Yeah, sorry for not making any videos this week. I got stuck in Total War Warhammer. It just got released this week. Okay, first off, let's look at the Iron Fist passive. He has something called Path of the Dragon. Every turn he has a 30% chance to gain Heart of Xiao Lao at the start of each turn, increasing damage done by attacks. I would say it's probably around a 50% increase when he gets it. He's also a spirit user, which means he gains spirit when allies are attacked, and he uses it to perform powerful mystical abilities, his abilities. He also has something leader's bonus vigor. All allies gain 10% increased defense and speed. Okay, how I have equipped him is with the coordinated ISO set and the impenetrable set. Basically, you want your Iron Fist to attack as much as possible, both preemptively and counterattacks, which leaves his own turns up for healing. And impenetrable set is mostly to make sure he survives PvP and in PvE the initial hit, so he can get his heal off. And this is the stats I'm running him with. As you can see, he's pretty, overall pretty good. 3400 attack, 3700 speed, 3600 accuracy. So he does a fair amount of damage as well. Okay, let's go over his abilities. His tactical is called Meditate. It's a minor heal that's very fast and generates 20 spirit. And you can put it on one hero, which means, if your Luke Cage is, a bit damaged but not enough to put a real heal on him, you can put this one on to make sure he keeps his unbreakable skin. And this is what makes Iron Fist, or at least among it. Shield Disruption, his level 20 passive, called Living Weapon. He has a 50% chance to gain a preemptive free attack when any ally is attacked. And when he does it, he applies Clobbered as well. Clobbered is a debuff that increases the melee unarmed attack damage by 25% and makes it one step faster. So yeah, and having that as a preemptive attack is pretty nice. Okay, the three abilities I have loaded him out with is Ascending Dragon Kick. If I can get it up, there we go. It puts off balance on your target at an 80% chance. It does, okay damage. Generates 30 speed, normal speed on it. But on 3 stars, which is where you really need to get it, it adds Frenzied to himself, which makes him perform a free attack after making a single target attack. And Iron Fist is all about those free attacks. And you should have him in a free attack team as well. And since you're already putting off balance on the same ability on him, on the target, it means it takes 75% increased damage from free attacks. On 4 star, it becomes fast and a little bit more damage. Okay, now we get into the meat of it. Healing Chi, 2 turn cooldown, costs 50 spirit. It's a major heal for one hero. On 2 stars, it adds Resilient, and then it just, updates the cost to 35 instead of 50, and cooldown 1 turn at 4 stars instead of 2 turns, which is pretty nice. But here it is, major heal. You all get it straight at star 1, which is why I haven't bothered starring it up. And the Healing Lotus, a slow heal instead of the normal single target heal. It has 3 turns cooldown, costs the same, 50 spirit. It adds heal instead of major heal, and adds Restored to them. Removes and prevent mental, physical and tactical debuffs for a short span of time. They are immune to debuffs. And this is on all heroes. This is a buff clear and a heal. And at 3 stars it becomes normal, and at 4 stars it becomes fast. So pretty huge difference in 1 star or 2 stars and 4 stars. Pretty huge. Goes from slow to fast. That's a crazy upgrade to this one. Basically, why I haven't really updated my Iron Fist, because I generally use Spider-Woman so far. I might upgrade my Iron Fist a bit, because I'm thinking of bringing a free attack team to Chapter 4 when it releases. And yes, you can 4-star him currently. As I said, now I understand why you want to run with the coordinated set and the impenetrable set. He has 3 white, which is the speed ones. He has 3 yellow, which is the accuracy ones. And then he has 2 red, which is the attack ones in his ISO slotting. Okay, let's go and check him out in action. Let's do 3.6 heroic. I prefer going there for my run throughs. 3.6 launch. And we're starting to face a cardinal here straight away, so it's always good. I'm gonna put him in a free attack team here. Where is my Iron Fist? There you go. And now I require a team up. Yeah, let's put in AOU Hawkeye as well. I'm actually thinking of starring Star-Lord instead of Age of Ultron Hawkeye for the free attack team. Okay. Okay guys, let's go, shall we? Personally, I actually like the free attack team concept a lot, and I highly recommend it for a new player of the game. It's pretty easy to put into effect because you get Hawkeye as your starting character. Everybody does, and he's pretty good in a free attack team. Then you just need, one of the free attackers in the game, and then just any tank. Preferably Luke Cage because he goes well with free attack teams. So Iron Fist synergy fits very well into a free attack team. Counters to Iron Fist is basically bruisers. Bruisers is always going to be a counter to scrappers. Let me take in Age of Ultron Hawkeye. There you go. It's time to guard. Iron Fist counters basically a lot of the game's more popular character, such as infiltrators, since he's a scrapper, and there are a lot of popular infiltrators: Black Panther, Black Widow, Daredevil. Yeah, there are tons of them, and Iron Fist counters them all, and he's a really, really good counter as well because, yeah, he does a lot of damage. And damage is good. Basically, infiltrators don't have a lot of hit points because they're more reliant on evasion, and he has 3 accuracy gems, so you can get his accuracy pretty high, and then adding 15% for class advantage as well. And we're looking at a lot of hits, especially since he can do preemptive attacks and counter attacks and frenzy attacks. So yeah, definitely, I like it a lot, guys. He's a really, really good character, and if you're gonna force somebody, Iron Fist is not a bad choice since it gives you both DPS and healing in one go. For example, the Auto Games healer, Spider-Woman, doesn't really give you DPS in the same way. She's more about heals and debuffing and buffing. Whereas Iron Fist is not at all about buffs or debuffs or anything like that. He heals and he does DPS. And you can see all 3 attacks here going constantly. It's very, very nice. And you see here, Dragon Kick is the only attack I actually use because, yeah, it applies off balance and frenzy. You really don't need much more beyond that on him. You could go with, for example, the Iron Fist instead of his single target heal, but since there's only 2 healers in the game, and there's only one single target direct healer, which is Iron Fist. But by direct heals, I mean you heal him straight away, not a heal over time like Spider-Woman. And since he's the only one, at least until Sharon Carter gets released, that means that you should really spec him out as a healer. Protecting short. Okay, let's do it already then. So yeah, that's my my advice to you in regards to him. And he can still be an effective DPSer due to all his free attacks as well. Especially if you have somebody like Age of Ultron Hawkeye or Star-Lord, something like that, applying AoE off balance. So you get that nice damage on his counterattacks and his preemptive attacks. And you know what, let's actually heal him up a bit. Just to make sure Luke Cage is, that doesn't go below 90%. Only needed 500 health, so not really such a good use. As you can see here, this free attack team is literally just, eating up 3.6 heroics, and this is the hardest content in the game right now. So yeah, free attack teams, they really work nice, man. And I gotta hand it to this latest Spec Ops 2, which showed me the power of free attacks. So yeah, it was something I was dabbling in the beginning of of the game in December and January, but I really never went there because I didn't have the characters at the time, and I found out the characters I like to play around with. Let's do it ready. So as you can see, Iron Fist really brings it, and my recommendation on Iron Fist is use him in any team composition because he's a healer. His team synergy is free attacks, and that's where you should use him preferably because he's really good in a free attack team. But he works in any team composition because basically he's a healer. And if you're missing one, you need it. And he counters a lot of infiltrators, popular infiltrator choices in both in PvP. And he basically doesn't really have any great counters because he has Healing Lotus that can remove all the debuffs in the game. And basically just bruisers that gets an extra damage bonus against him. That's basically it. And granted, he's a bit squishy. But that's because he's so great on the offense and you spec him out that way. So overall, my advice and rating on Iron Fist is he's an awesome character. If you have him, use him. You won't be dissatisfied at all. He's a great character. And even better if you use him in a free attack team. And that's it for today. And until next time, remember, if you liked the video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. And until next time, have a good game.